by SoFi. Get your money right. Before we get to the list, we got to do the introductions all the way around. She is the lovely Michelle Smallman.
Thank you so much.
Back from gallivanting to places unknown out in the Midwest. He is the Ocho, Evan Cohen.
Number 8.
With the beautiful shacket on today.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Love the color too, by the way.
Thank you.
Very fitting. And I am the resident Super Bowl champ. Pat Costello, if you will.
Number 5.
DJ Moore being traded to the Buffalo Bills. This move reunites the Bills' new head coach Joe Brady with DJ Moore. The two worked together in Carolina, where Brady was the offensive coordinator. Moore has 5 seasons with 1,000 yards from scrimmage with 5 different quarterbacks. Josh Allen gets a bona fide number 1 wide receiver that can stretch the field, but also take a 5-yard slant 70 yards for a touchdown. Since 2020, DJ Moore is 3rd in catches of 40 air yards or more. During that same span, he's top 10 among receivers in yards after catch. Don't love that this move cost the Bills a second-round pick, but you can't win every deal. Clearly, the Buffalo Bills are more concerned with winning the Super Bowl. DJ Moore being traded to the Bills, number 5, when my splash moves this offseason.
I love this. They obviously said what was happening in Buffalo was not good enough when you move on from Sean McDermott, and you need to go all in. So adding another weapon to that offense for Josh Allen, I love this move.
And he's not a loud wide receiver. And that matters, obviously, for Josh Allen in Buffalo. Let's be honest about that. The star wide receiver that you literally sit back and like, wait, what does he sound like? What has he said in his career? We've learned that's what Josh Allen and the Bills look for to surround their star, future Hall of Fame caliber quarterback.
Next.
Number 4.
Malik Willis signs with the Miami Dolphins. 3 years, $67.5 million, $45 million guaranteed. The deal came in under what I expected for Willis. Willis follows new head coach Jeff Hafley and new general manager John Eric Sullivan from Green Bay. Incredibly small sample size, but over the last 2 years, among the 62 quarterbacks with at least 100 dropbacks, nobody had a better QBR than Malik Willis. He stepped in for Jordan Love and played well against the Bears, albeit in a loss. He torched the Baltimore Ravens, and the tape is as good as anybody's film from last year at quarterback. Adding a QB like Malik Willis with his skill set and athleticism to a group that features Devon Achane and Jalen Waddle, Miami has the makings of the fastest offense in the NFL.
I'm sad that he's leaving Green Bay, pumped that he's getting an opportunity in Miami. And when this move happened, we all kind of expected it because it's Lambeau South now in Miami. But I thought Jordan Love better stay healthy because you don't have Malik Willis to plug and play and cover it up. So Jordan Love, this is your season. You better be healthy and you better be consistent.
Backup QB in Green Bay has certainly been a launching point for big careers. Is there a name you'd want? So I was thinking about that. We talk about the Dolphin side of it.
You know what I want? I want to not have to think about who the backup quarterback in Green Bay is going to be.
She just got so mad at me.
Because I want to
ask you a question.
I don't want to have to worry about it. I don't want to worry about who the backup quarterback in Green Bay is. I don't want to have to worry about who the next Malik Willis is because I want Jordan Love to be healthy and consistent and play at an MVP level. Okay. It's time.
Over to you, CC, I'm afraid.
Next. Number 3.
Kenneth Walker signs with the Kansas City Chiefs. 3 years, $43 million, $28.7 million guaranteed. K9 is the 4th reigning Super Bowl MVP to change teams and the first since Dexter Jackson went to the Cardinals in 2003 after winning Super Bowl MVP with the Bucs. K9's run to the Super Bowl was one of the best ever by a running back, over 300 yards rushing, 100 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns, just the 4th player to hit all 3 of those marks in a single postseason. One of the best pure runners in the entire league. He fits a huge need for Kansas City. The Chiefs were the only team in the NFL that didn't have a running back average 4 yards a carry last season. And their running backs combined for one rush of 20 yards or more, which was dead last in the NFL. K9 was 3rd in such runs of 20 yards or more. Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP, sharing the same backfield as Patrick Mahomes. That checks in at number 3.
I love this move on so many levels. And it's weird for someone to go to Kansas City not as a ring-chasing, front-running move because he was on a better team that won a ring.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, I hate the idea of a team like Kansas City drafting a running back in the top 10 of the draft. Why? Because you're guaranteeing yourself that you cannot give a guy a second contract. So I love the idea that they have now occupied that running back slot. They could use their draft pick maybe to help with their secondary, who if a guy hits, they can give a second contract or flip like they've done this offseason with Trent McDuffie. So I love this move on so many levels. He comes in, he complements the offense. They bring back Travis Kelce, obviously on a one-year deal, which we all kind of anticipated would happen yesterday. Kairis Tonga, they get as a nose tackle. He could play fullback as well from New England. I love what Kansas City did yesterday. Very smart moves by a very smart team.
Next.
Number 2.
Mike Evans signs with the San Francisco 49ers. 3 years, $42.4 million, 16.3 guaranteed. After a dozen years with the Bucs, Mike Evans joins Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy in the Bay on the West Coast. He leaves Tampa as the all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. Injuries in 2025 kept him from 12 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. His streak of 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons is the longest streak to start a career and tied with Jerry Rice for the longest streak at any point of an NFL career. According to NFL Next Gen Stats, Mike Evans has 27 touchdown catches on tight window throws in the last 10 years, 6 more than the next closest player. If he's healthy, he gives the 49ers a big vertical threat that opens up the field for George Kittle, CMC, and Ricky Pearsall. Mike Evans signing with the 49ers, checking in at 2 on my list.
Loved this move for them. He's, as I said before, as consistent and as productive as they come. And imagine how Kyle Shanahan's going to utilize him. It's going to be good.
I don't know who I love it more for, the 49ers or Mike Evans. The answer is yes, but I'm just saying I love it. I love it a lot for the 49ers, but I love it a lot for Mike Evans.
I would love to see him go there and win. Add another one, that'd be great.
So
I don't know how he's had this kind of resume and he's still underrated.
He is the most.
I don't know how
the most underrated player in the NFL.
Don't know how it's possible.
I don't either. We always give the asterisk, future Hall of Famer, but when we talk about the best wide receivers in the game, we never mention his name.
Because he's not.
What, a future Hall of Famer?
One of the best wide receivers in the game right now.
Well, he was injured last year.
And before, he was getting like 1,000 yards a year. He's very consistent, but he is not one of the best wide receivers in the game.
We can revisit that. Let's get to number 1.
Yeah,
Number
that's
1.
a bold take, Cam. Number 1, of course, the Maxx Crosby trade to the Baltimore Ravens. The more I think about this trade, the more I actually like it. The sticker shock threw me off a little bit, but not anymore. The Ravens finished last season with 30 sacks, third fewest in the league, and tied for the second fewest in franchise history. According to ESPN Analytics, Baltimore was one of 5 teams with a pass rush win rate below 30%. That's why Baltimore went out and did something that they've never done in franchise history, trade a first-round pick for a player. They sent 2 1s to the Raiders for Maxx Crosby. Crosby is 6th in sacks since he came into the league in 2019. During that span, he's tops in quarterback pressures, tops in tackles for loss, and 5th in quarterback hits. He gives the Ravens a closer, someone that can hunt quarterbacks in the fourth quarter when the game is on the line. The Achilles heel for the Ravens has been the blown double-digit leads over the last several years. Since 2022, Baltimore has 8 blown double-digit leads. That'll change with Mad Max in town. Maxx Crosby being traded to the Ravens is my number 1 splash move this NFL offseason. So there's the list. Crosby to the Ravens, Mike Evans to the 49ers, Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs, Malik Willis to the Dolphins, DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Smalls, you are my accountability partner. Any objections, any omissions?
We will get to those.
Okay.
Hold them. Brought to us by H&R Block. Objections and omissions coming up with Smalls to the Power Rankings brought to us by SoFi with CC there. He just gave you the top 5. If you missed any of it, at UnsportsESPN on Twitter for all of them, and go back on the podcast and listen wherever you get your podcast. We're on Sportsman.